Morning, Bishy. I won't say it's a good morning, though. Whatnot hates me. I can't print labels. I just was able to clone the products in a little bit ago. It wasn't letting me edit listings or anything. So, I don't know. I don't sell much at these anyway, usually, so don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Hey, Russell. Are you looking for cassette tapes? Hey, Foggy Bottom. Are you looking for cassettes? Okay, I don't have too much in there. This is going to be a sorting show. I've got a whole banana box full of cassettes. It's just a mix. I don't know what's in there. I will sort them, and then I'll have specific shows after I have a bunch of them sorted out. Um, but I'll be on here for an hour or so. Just gonna fly through these and put like 10-second auctions, 15-second auctions. Just give me enough time to sort them into genres after I run one. I haven't had my coffee yet either. All right, there. I'm making the coffee. Hey, Robert. I wish I was still in bed. Bubba did not want to get up. Bubba does not like it when Butterfly is not here. Because I bounce him out of bed, and he's not happy about that. Hey, Super Kelsey. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. It looks like people are just coming in and bouncing for the most part. But if you've never been here before, check the show notes. It's always going to be the same, or pretty much the same. I have a banana box full of cassettes I'm going to sort today. This evening, I will be doing 8 tracks. I'll do a box of 8 tracks like I did last night. And that'll be it. I changed it to 7 o'clock because Bishy, I'm gonna aim for shooting for an hour or so, and then check out Bishy's Waste Not Wednesday show without all the other stupid people. They're not stupid, but they're not here, so they don't know I said it. It's Sherry. Butterfly was listening to you during your slot on the train, and she said, "Wicked Sherry doesn't sound wicked at all. She sounds nice." I hate everybody. That's why I'm poor and trying to sell cassette tapes at 6:30 in the morning on Whatnot. All right, I'm gonna just start flying through them. Nobody's here except you guys. So this is a sealed Christmas pageant 2-tape set. Ty England, some sort of country compilation, and Christmas Through the Years. Okay, cross your fingers. We'll see if this works. And it's running. Welcome in, guys. Doing choice. I'm sorting cassettes, doing 4 at a time. Choice of a 4. And when those run, I'll throw more up there. My first glitch of the day was replying to Whatnot. They sent me one of those emails that after I submit a technical ticket, and they want to know what version I'm using of operating system and everything, and then they want me to clear my cache. It never works. It's just like a cop out. They just send you that, and it never fixes anything. But when I replied to them, it wouldn't let me reply to them in the hub. So we got Merle Haggard's Barbra Streisand and an oldies compilation. So I can't even complain to Whatnot about the glitches because it's broken. Georgia Satellites, Don Williams, Eddie Arnold, and Jim Reeves. Hey, welcome in, Mackenzie. Billy Vaughn, some sort of gospel compilation, Cedarmont Kids Silly Songs, and Great Polkas by Ray Henry. You didn't get that, huh? I've never got one, ever. And I've talked to people that I texted in the code, and they swear that they downloaded the app. I don't know if they're lying or not, but they swear they did, and I've never seen anything in my referrals. And see, Bishy, that's one of the reasons I like the multicasting. Sealed Bing Crosby, Christmas. When you multi-stream to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube, it puts the referral code right on there. Al Jolson, oh, that's politically incorrect. Oh, it's Trump world now. That's okay. It's socially acceptable again. George Strait and Shoji, I don't know, some Asian looking guy named Soji. Yeah, so it puts that referral code in there, Bishy, and supposedly you're supposed to get credit for if somebody clicks on it. So I'm hoping that somebody that's stoned on Twitch that's never heard of Whatnot accidentally clicks on it and downloads the app, and I get $10 or whatever it is. Marty Licklider. Oh, Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton Christmas. And I do have new cases in the store if anybody cares, but nobody's here anyway. Conway Twitty and Jeff Foxworthy. Other than, that's about all I did with it. Uh, I followed many last night. I I guess I'm old or whatever, but I just can't ever think that I'm gonna get in, that I'll ever have the desire to watch people play video games. And that's what it seems to be, mostly video games. I would just rather play a video game. For demo tape, Neil Diamond, another Neil Diamond, and Rod Stewart. And that one running. I don't know. You mean on the site? Oh, excuse me, on the site? I don't know. They live stream their games. You know, they screen share and just sit there and talk the whole time while they show their screen. Oh, do I? I didn't play any games for 2.5 years while I was in exile. Apparently, my ex gave my Xbox to my nephew, but they were nice enough to leave one of the old Xboxes here. I don't know what that is. I've played a couple times in the past couple months since I've been down here. I played about 3 rounds of Call of Duty Cold War last night. I suck. Some sort of wailing. Oh, North Sound. Something I can't pronounce. I don't really have too much time to play games. At least you're getting somebody. Jeff Foxworthy. Nana Mouse Coorey, or however you pronounce her name. Marty Robbins. And this looks like tape 2 of Barbra Streisand, The Concert Act. That's what I do, Bishy. Oh, they hate me, and my thinking of it is, the only thing I play is Call of Duty, almost always. I've hardly ever played anything else. My thinking is, it's a war. In war, your main goal is not just to kill people and get shot immediately. It's to actually not die. So I try to hide and snipe people. So we have jazz singers Patsy Cline, Linda Ronstadt, and Stand By Me soundtrack. The few times I've played since I come back, I haven't played with headphones, so I can't hear them bitching about me. Elton John, Rock of the Westies, Johnny Mathis, Still Sealed, Happy Holidays 34. I think that's a True Value one or something. And there's another Happy Holidays, that's volume 36. The best part is when they verbally abuse you. Yes, I'm only masochistic for you. You're the only one I like to hear verbally abuse me. The Mills Brothers, Billie Holiday, another Billie Holiday, and a Bob Marley. And that is running. Bishy, that one tape I was trying to sell last night that I said was rare, there's only one on eBay and only one that has been on eBay, and as far as I could see, and they want $125 for it. Apparently, it's some really rare psych album. We'll throw the Bob Marley over there and list it separately sometime. No. I got to get into a groove here of a rhythm of being able to do things. I'll probably just stick it in Whatnot for a while. Johnny Clegg Savuka, whoever that is, Steps Ahead NYC, Moody Blues. I don't know what that is. 3 North, Handicap Person. Oh, Bishy. Don't ever feel you have to sit here and listen to me.
Hi, good morning. Yes, so while this curriculum is optional, technically,
Getting behind on the sorting.
they would get extra funding if they decide to use it. And our schools are drastically underfunded, so it really does funding in front of them to use this. And this
There's Ohio here. Hello, Ohio. Ohio has a show this morning. She's going to be Ohioing. I don't know. What are you doing this morning, Ohio?
Correct, yes.
All right, here's some singles. You guys don't care anyway. Ricky Van Shelton, Three Little Pigs. That's Green Jelly. The song is Three Little Pigs. Lee Greenwood, God Bless the USA. And 21 Days That Will Change Your Body and Your Life. God Bless the USA. Is that the Trump song? Where he does his handy job dance. And that's running.
Our neighborhood public schools are called upon to serve students and families who are very from a variety of conditions or none at all. But this curriculum instead suggests that
Does Mr. Bishy have to work today? Beliza Tropical, featuring 4 extra songs, something from Brazil, compiled by David Byrne. There's some sort of weight loss thing or something. Elton John, Candle in the Wind, and Madonna. Those are singles. And this one's running. Does he have physical therapy for his butt? I'm an asshole. There's going to be some horrible story about an accident he had, see, his shoulder. What did he do to his shoulder? These are singles. Phil Collins. Nashville Stars. Some sort of Christmas one, and Whitney Houston. Hey, Violent, how are you? Oh, hi. LOL Butthole Therapy. That sounds like a good band name. Oh my. And he doesn't. Did he get a diagnosis? Has he got a tear or something? Or is that what he's finding out? Tom Jones. Whatever that is. Le Mystère des Voix. I don't know. Sweet Dreams soundtrack. I'm glad his butthole is feeling better. Holiday Rule Breaker. I don't know what this is. Somebody made that themselves. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Well, I'd say tell him we said to feel better, but he might not like us talking about his injured parts. Hey, back loser. I don't know what the hell that is. That looks like some sort of pharmaceutical one. Some sort of Coke sampler and Gloria Estefan. It's so bad he can't feed himself. It's probably work related. Should get on workers' comp and have a vacation. Jimmy Buffett changes in latitude. Kenny G, Roy Orbison, and friends. I do need my coffee. I made it and haven't drank it. I got to get through this before Ohio comes on so I can raid her with 2 people. You know, the funny thing is, with my raids of my, did I run that? Nobody cares anyway. With my shitty raids of like nobody, I take Butterfly with me. I was sitting there falling asleep, and every once in a while, I'd look at the tablet, and it would come up on the screen that Butterfly won something. So when we raided out last night, Monkey Stash got quite a few bids. With my 2 people that I took to them. They had like 100 people in the room. And then Butterfly shows up, and she ain't having none of that shit. She just starts buying stuff. Mary Chapin Carpenter, Joe Diffie, Trisha Yearwood. Oh, Trisha Yearwood. She's a homewrecker, isn't she? And there's Gloria Estefan, or however you say it. Oh, the Jimmy Buffett didn't actually have a cassette in it. Good thing nobody bid on it. She's funny. She that auction we go to on Tuesdays, we usually go every week. Well, I haven't been going much lately because I've been moving and stuff. But it's a weekly auction that we usually go to. Her number is 27. And on your wheel, she was having a fit every time trying to get number 27. And I forget who got it the last time. They got it, and it was one of the big prizes. And she was screaming. Little Anthony Imperials, 1950s rock revival, Willie Nelson, and another Willie Nelson. January 27th. That's just her auction number. It's like a permanent number at the auction. It's just what they gave her, but that's what it's been forever. That one's blank seal. That one's a seal. Mary Chapin Carpenter. The other one's Mark Chestnut and Willie Nelson. That's just my 7 o'clock alarm. Come together, America salutes the Beatles, the best of the righteous brothers. There's another blank one. And there's Dwight Yoakam. I didn't put a giveaway in. I'm sure they're wearing tight pants. You just can't see them. I don't know how long she stayed up last night. I fall asleep and alrighty. I don't think I was going to if it was just you guys. I'm going to just walk away. And then I'll see that 50 people come in when I walked away. Still sealed metal church. Sizzla. Praise ye Yah. That looks interesting. Brooks and Dunn with no tape eight. Do you want me to put you on as a co-host and you can sing? Tribute to Merle Haggard and Dwight Yoakam. Oh, that's no fun. Does that mean you don't have the voice of an angel? Your voice sounds okay when you're talking. Joyous Sounds of America, Wolfman Jack, and a 3-tape George Jones Reader's Digest set. Wow. My save shows are starting soon. Dr. Oz is going to be in charge of Medicare and Medicaid. And Linda McMahon is going to be the new education secretary. She has what I would consider odd taste in music for a small child. Credence, Winston, holiday music, Mavericks, and Sammy Kershaw. She should get a cassette player. I'll just send her some random tape with the crap you get. Every time I send you something, just send her a different tape, and she could expand her musical horizons. Although I'm sure she hasn't listened to anything but Tom Waits since I introduced her to him. Dwight Yoakam, both of them. Tom Jones and Ronnie Millsap. Whoops. What the fuck? Can you hear NPR in the background? I don't think I've ever intentionally listened to Bette Midler. Hey, little Lucy. That's what we call our cat. because he's the little cat, and his name is Lucy. Hank Williams, John Conley, Reba McEntire, and Neil Diamond. Oh, I hope I'm not getting a third. I say the same thing she says. I don't has no cats. Oh, there she is. Morning, Butterfly. We were just talking about Lucy. Engelbert Humperdinck, Anne Murray, Kenny Rogers, and Praise Celebration, your 20 favorite gospel songs. Okay, Butterfly. I don't think there's anybody here. That little Lucy come in, and I don't know if they still are here. But I think otherwise it's just Ohio and me and you and Fishy. But I'm getting lots of tapes sorted. It's not very profitable, but I always think it's funny when I have shows that are very poorly attended, and then the stuff sells for much more later at a show when there's more people. Wynton Marsalis, another Wynton Marsalis. Oh my, what's that? I don't know. Something from Brazil. I don't know how to pronounce her name either. Butterfly, maybe you'll enjoy this so much you'll go back and get your law degree so you can start prosecuting people with your tiny hammer of justice. And you could dress up every day in little lawyer outfits. King Sunny Aid. Oh my, I'm into a section now of things I can't pronounce. It's probably Hilberto Hill. I don't know. You just stick those in piles of, I don't know what they are. Frankie Valli. Some Mexican person or Spanish person, Brooks and Dunn, and Huey Lewis. Are you crafting this morning, Ohio? Or are you selling stuff? You rescued her when she was an adult, huh? Okay, these are singles. Randy Travis, Linear, TLC, Hank Williams Jr., and Michael Bolton. Did your uncle make his whatever 6 months or whatever that he needed to make that they thought he would be fine from there on out? I think that's Linear or Linear. Yeah, TLC is the song. What the hell? It's like those are fuzzy bibs. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard you talking about him. Said something about him the other day, so I figured that he survived. I hadn't heard you. You weren't on for quite a while, and I didn't hear you or see you, and I didn't want to ask. How's his? Is he okay from his treatment though, or is the pneumonia related? Share, Faster Pussycat, whatever that is, and Heart. My one friend has some sort of cancer that's supposed to come back, and she just had a scan a couple weeks ago, and she's at the point where she's got to go every 6 months, and I think she's got to make it 5 or 6 years before they'll let her go longer than 6 months. Everly Brothers, Meatloaf, 1957, Time Life, and Garth Brooks. Well, hopefully he caught it early enough to do something about. I don't know if you heard that one day I said my mom called and or I guess she messaged and she was telling me all this uh, horrible news or whatever that she thought was horrible, and then just this like a side note, she says, "Oh yeah, your girlfriend from high school died." And apparently she had some sort of breast cancer that spread. Junkie, I can only assume you lead a sheltered life. Oh, the shrink is tearing on this one. Shouldn't have done that, Ohio. I'll be happy with whatever. That is an Eminem encore, and it's still sealed, but the shrink is coming off, and it was a prison tape. And it's probably something that's pretty scarce. Not that the two people that are here care. And that's a sealed Marlboro Country Music, and that's a Joe Diffie. It's up to you, Bishy. Do you like Eminem? Do you have a cassette player? It has a parental advisory. Oh, thank you, Bishy. That was a special. They made those special for prisons with see-through labels so that they could make sure they weren't getting shivs and files smuggled into prisons in the tape cases. Patty Loveless, some sort of collector's record. Garth Brooks when he was young and skinny, and Los Lobos. Oh. Ohio, the night of the election, I was laying in bed and Butterfly was looking at the results that were coming in, and I thought about you and how nice it would be for you and all your friends out there to no longer have to worry about your pets come January. I don't think she cried, but she had, I don't know, Butterfly, what were your emotions? See how busy she is getting ready. You already ate them. I guess if you eat your own, then you don't have to worry about all the migrants eating them. That she did deep depression. See, I didn't realize, or it didn't click, that Springfield where they were supposedly eating all the pets and cats and dogs, I wasn't, it didn't click that was the Springfield that has the flea market. Simeons. Oh, and I joke, and you're actually really super close. I hope Kiki's okay. Another couple months, and there won't be any of those nasty people there anymore that eat your pets. Anyway, I wasn't realizing that was at Springfield. And that guy I was telling you about, I was trying to tell you to find that had the little tiny things and keys and stuff on his tables in Springfield. I was talking to him. He came and set up at my last on-site sale. with his little tables full of crap. And we were talking about politics, and he said, "Shit, that's Springfield." He said, "That's just where I was at." It was shortly after that last fall show. And then it clicked. And I asked how far his girlfriend was from there, because he was out there and he's got this girlfriend. And she lives on the other side of Ohio, I guess. And she's got like 100 cats. And he said that she's far enough away, but neither her nor him were very happy at all about the whole Springfield thing. They said they go there all the time for that show, and they've never had any problem with any of the people locally. Grover Washington, Phil Spector, Garth Brooks, Marlboro Country Music. Junkie? What are you bidding on, Junkie? Thank you. I think he's still in jail, isn't he? Or did he get pardoned? He's dead? Did he die in jail? These are Time Life rock tapes. And those are special songs. And there's Kendall Motor Oil advertising tape. Is he really dead? Holy hell, he died 3 years ago. I don't know. It usually doesn't make them more valuable, I wouldn't think. But when I had a site that sold music, when somebody died, there was usually an influx of purchases for that person uh, the day and shortly after their death. Like right there, Michael Jackson. When he died, that was the biggest day of Michael Jackson sales I've ever had. That was crazy. That's a Jay Giles promo there. I swear I just saw an article about him not too long ago, but I've got dementia, so everything just runs together. It was probably 10 years ago, but I read the article. I am not keeping up with the sorting here. Ladysmith Black Mambazo. No idea. But there's 3 different albums, so if you're into them and don't have those albums, well, you just lucked out. And the Beach Boys. Did they really? Or now are you just telling me everything? Just figure you'll guilt me into believing everything you say. I can barely keep up with this. Tanya Tucker, or is it Tanya Tucker? Dion and the Belmonts, some sort of compilation. And there's a musical Madonna that doesn't have a case. Okay, I've already forgotten what she said they did. Something with Paul Simon. Getting behind. I'm gonna run out of this box already. The Real Deal. Sealed Country. Tips on juicing. Look how happy he is. He's got his fresh veggies, his juicer. He's gonna overflow that cup if he puts those carrots in there. Snazzy windbreaker. Oh no, who Jack who? He's Juice Man. Maybe they are. Maybe he's making a protein shake. What the hell is this? Apparently that's a 3-tape set from Victoria's Secret. Well, it's not just cats, Ohio. They're eating the dogs and the geese. Or ducks, depending on what your social media feed said. Hey, Ray Ray. I sent you a couple blanks, sealed blanks. I don't know if you ever picked a giveaway or what I ever said. So I just sent you a couple blank tapes. They were free. I hope you don't complain and leave me a bad feedback. Elton John, Ford demo tapes, and a head cleaner. I didn't actually try to find the video of the person chasing the geese. Apparently, there's a video of the lady eating the cat, too. I've never sold one in Ohio, and I've never seen anybody sell one. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever sold one. I used to just, when I'd find them, I'd have a big bin I'd throw them in. And there are some of the blanks that people collect them. Some people. It's kind of a niche market or niche. I'm from Pennsylvania, so we say niche. Niche market for the people that say crick. I don't even know what happened to my mixtapes. I don't think I ever actually made a mixtape for anyone. President-elect Donald Trump says he wants World Wrestling Entertainment co-founder Linda McMahon to run the Department of Education in his next administration. Here's NPR's Corey Turner. She's been friends with Donald Trump for... It's going to be 4 years of world peace and prosperity and great education. Yeah, you heard that. That's what I said, Bishop. Also nominating billionaire investor Howard Lutnick to run the Commerce Department and Dr. Mehmet Oz to lead the agency that oversees Medicare and Medicaid. The former TV talk show host unsuccessfully ran for the Senate from Pennsylvania 2 years ago. Hundreds of businesses are without MAGA. I think I had a couple girlfriends make me them, and like by a couple I mean two, and they each made me one, and that was. You almost had to have a. Well, I mean, you got to be a certain age to have done it, but you almost had to have a 2-tape deck. Otherwise, you were recording them off the radio, and you'd have some serious time and effort into recording a mixtape off the radio because you had to sit there and wait for a song to start. No, she didn't make me one. Oh, I was so annoyed when I was a teenager. I was a junior in high school, and it was the summer after. So it was the summer before I was a senior. That the one that died, her dad had a camp up on Lake Chautauqua, which I didn't know where Lake Chautauqua was at, but Lake Chautauqua was up in New York, and it's right where near where we go to auctions on a regular basis. Our Tuesday auctions are up near there, and she wanted me to go to spend the weekend at her dad's camp. And my mom had a fit and would not let me go when I was a junior in high school because she was afraid I was going to go to her dad's camp and have sex with her. And it's like, what difference? It's just stupid. So I couldn't go. And then I was never allowed to go to her camp, and she spent half the summer at his camp and sort of broke up after that. Yeah, I thought so too, Bishy. I could never understand my parents like that or other people's parents that were like always trying to do things to prevent children from having sex. It's like they're doing it all over the place anyway. And apparently they didn't. The, our elders apparently didn't. They all waited until they were married. I don't know if my parents did because my parents got married when they were teenagers. I'm thinking my one set of grandparents married. My grandma married when she was real young too. Um, My other grandma married later because she married. Yeah, she was a little bit older. Wow. Butterfly, how do you know? Is that just what they told you? How old were they, Butterfly?
Yeah, well, I first heard about these drones this summer. We interviewed a
Huh.
man named Adib Shakbub who was in Gaza. He was telling us about an incident at the end of May where he was walking on a quiet day with his
I don't know.
and a small drone appeared and shot his son in the head. He told us two men rushed in to help him. The drone shot him too. One of those men was killed along with Shakbub.
My one grandpa was pretty old when he was a lot older when he got married because he was in World War II and he came back and he was um, yeah, he was overseas for quite a while, and he didn't go over when he was a teenager or anything. I think he was 13 years older than my grandma, but my grandma was pretty young. So, what did you say you were doing in Ohio today? Oh, that's right. My aunt by marriage, her nephew, I think he got out now, but he's he was in jail for statutory rape for quite a while, and it was one of those deals where he was like 18 or 19, and his girlfriend was like 1 year under the age of consent, 15, or I don't even remember what it was at the time. Uh, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. And they were dating forever, but her parents, well, she got pregnant, and her parents thought that that wasn't appropriate and turned him in. I don't know how he's going to pay child support if he's in jail. You don't make much on jail jobs, I don't think. Butterfly, are you going to call me? Hey, Spaceman Steve. You're going to shave your head? I'm wondering if she's having trouble fixing her hair or whether she meant to say something else. I spend roughly, I gotta say, good 5 minutes every 5 days shaving it. I should do it every 3 or 4 days so it's easier. Sound testy this morning. I didn't know if it was a hair issue or whether you your text to talk was saying funny things. What did I call you yesterday? A stupid girl? My text to talk messed something up completely, and they called her a stupid girl or something. Christmas cards and project. Well, you didn't throw the other one away, did you, Ohio? Oh, you should dig it out and send it along too. Ohio, were you the one that started the eat bags? You were the OG eater. I've noticed several different people selling different variations of what appear to be eat bags. Where is Batmom? Is she okay? Oh, she's got a show tomorrow. I just haven't seen much of her. I usually would see her in shows and stuff, but apparently she's got shows scheduled. I was glad to see Junk Collector. I thought she died. I hadn't seen her for quite a while anywhere. I assume it's her. Tag these people. It's 5:30 or whatever she's at. So in the too much information category, occasionally when I would go to the bathroom in the morning, I would sit there and flip through Instagram and just like some posts, because I only use Instagram for my business. And I had to stop doing that because I was liking Keith's post, and he apparently doesn't turn any alarms off. So Keith was getting his Instagram was dinging like crazy at 3 in the morning, and he didn't appreciate that. And that was before the whole incident with Chip and Sissy coming in to co-host my show unexpectedly and without warning and without me doing it. Now I just keep the phone out of the bathroom. Okie dokie. Butterfly's gonna call. So I'm gonna go get my sign, my be right back sign, and talk to Butterfly. And then you're starting at 8 o'clock, right, Ohio? And I'll raid into you with myself, and if anybody else is here, and I'll do that. And I'll be back tonight with 8 tracks, but I don't think anybody's here that cares. Thank you for coming, guys. Yes, Bishy's having a show tonight. My goal is to sell for an hour and then just raid into you and be done. Kick back and relax and hope you stick the guinea pig on the screen for a while.
Good morning, I'm Michelle Martin. This James Bond theme song has died. He was 87 years old. Flick was born in Surrey, England, when his father taught music. He started on the piano and then switched to guitar to play on a band.
Yes, I did, Junkie. That was
Played on many hits by many artists, including Petula Clark,
inappropriate but funny. And I actually giggled a couple times. I had seen that show before. I didn't see it with Richard Simmons, but I just couldn't. I've only ever seen it a couple times, but I just couldn't remember what it was. That was one of the times, Fishy. Butterfly, are you gonna call me or am I supposed to call you? Oh, there she is. I'm gonna go get my sign. Thanks for coming, guys. I'm gonna raid out to Ohio in a few minutes. Hey Milo, were you looking for cassettes or did you already leave? Did I miss anything exciting in the chat?